Oh, hi. Yeah, so it had to do another update, which that's the newer date, right? Yeah. We were in this room because I forgot you could go in places. Ah, ah. I admit I was stupid today and did not forgot to. I actually forgot to check that. Oops. Tehe. We already looked at that guy, right? Like a chainsaw. Oops. Like Chainsaw Man. Boom, 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 boom. Am I wearing a chainsaw? Or maybe a lab coat? Oh, it's flickering weakly. That's sad. Poor light bulb. It's trying. It's trying. I'm guessing we did everything in here that we needed to. Okay. All right, come on, let's go. Lab coat gang, yo. I'm wearing a trench coat. It's close enough. If you remember when we first came in on the last story, there was all this hair in there. So that's what I'm thinking. Hair. Hair today, gone tomorrow. I don't know where I'm going. Is this back to the ladder? I think so, right? Yeah. See, I wish there was like a map I could pull up and look at. There's not, right? I will be like, oh my god, if there is this whole time. Okay, no, that one I can't go in yet. Okay. Now that I know I can go through the doors, I just assumed they were fake. I don't know why I assumed that, but I did. What was here? That one is locked. Okay. Well, maybe there's another door. Wait, what about that wall? Let's break it down now. Do I have a hammer? What do I have? I'm just ready to destroy things. I don't even know what I have. A short sword. I don't have a hammer. Is this where we went already? Yes. Why am I like this? Do you know? Do you know? So I think we go straight then this time. I think that puts us to where I wanted to be. An outline of a door is flickering faintly in the wall ahead of us. Wait, what? That's all I had to do? Hey, look at that. Huh? What? Are you saying odd things? What was that voice I did for him? Are you seeing odd things again? Huh? You can't see it? Unfortunately, no. Looks like Diamond can't see the door. Mumble, mumble. That's the spiritual. My mouth begins mumbling words that I don't recognize, all on its own. Oppose the spiritual with the spiritual. If you touch it with a tool that honors the gods. Oh! I know what to do. I know what to do. The flow of words, out of my mouth, stops. Touch it with a tool that honors the gods. I got this. I got this. I got this. Do I have to look at it first? Yeah. Sizzybell. Take out the Kagura Sizzybell. It's just touching it, okay? No. I have to. Mumble, mumble. Strange words spilled from my lips again. It's the priestess tool. If a man displays spiritual power, it will be destroyed, so touch it silently. What? All I have to do is questions, but I have no choice but to trust the other me. I touch the bells of the door carefully, making sure not to make any noise. Yay! Door! The next instant, the door physically appears. Wait, What? Wait, I'm not hallucinating, am I? I'm completely shocked. What magic did you conjure to do this? It just felt like it was the right thing to do. And the other meme was talking to me again. But I stare at the door. I sense an alarming presence. According to my own voice, if I can call it that, the disposal vat is beyond this door. I found some documents about it in the room with the operating table. Might be good to look through those. Let's be careful. This place is giving me a bad feeling. Safety valve release is diamond. Super dimension, iron. I mean, it actually told me how to open the door, I guess. Before we do that, let's go. Was that also a dead end in front of me? Yeah. Oh no, this is just legit a dead end. All right, well, I guess we'll open it. Let's go inside. Let's go. New place. I push open the iron door and we head inside. So earlier today, I almost had a nervous breakdown in the shower because I was just like, oh God, this shower is so disgusting. It's not that bad. I just did. Not a good feeling. It's been a day. What? Oh, that's other info. Whoa, this is amazing. On the other side of the door is a large empty area reminiscent of a vault. Is this the disposal vat? It should be, but it's not quite what I expected. Something's on the ground. Looks like a sword. Got a rusted army sword. I've got 2 swords now. Take what Diamond picked up. I shine the flashlight around the area. Yeah, I could do that too. Buddha? Are these heads of Buddha statues? Yeah, I was right. They're kind of just scattered around. This might be a garbage dump. Just then, clunk, I stepped on something. The sound echoes off something heavy moving, and suddenly the room is lit with a pale light. I have a rather bad feeling. Let's get out of here for now. Try to open the door to get out, but... What? It's locked? Impossible. A cutting coldness invades and envelops my feet. My head snaps up and I see water pouring into the room like a giant waterfall. Oops. Water? It's ice cold. A polar bear swim is not something I ever wanted to do. Me either. It quickly rises to our knees. I can't even feel my feet anymore. Wow, that's really cold. Water underground? We have to get out of here. We'll die of hypothermia. Hypo, not hyper. To truth and things. I have to remember. Diamond! Diamond! Phew. Diamond. 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 I touched the diamond R hat head. There's a heavy shudder and the sound of movement. Then the pooling water suddenly starts sweeping in one direction, down into a drain. Whoa! It's pulling us in! Oops. When I open my eyes, all I see is darkness. 1,000 years of darkness. Ugh. I quickly lift my head and rub my eyes. My vision slowly comes back. Hey, this is an intersection in the underground shelter. Looks like we're drained out with the water and flushed down a pipe. Wait, that's a big pipe. We were lucky. Very nearly breathed a sigh of relief, but then I remember Diamond. That's right. Where's Diamond? No need to be so worried. Huh? Oh my god, that's not him. Ha ha! So it's you. It's been a while, you sneaky intruder. It's that old man I met in the passageway beneath Manhole Street. Konoha's here! Hi, Konoha. Yeah, I know. There's a new chair in my room. Don't worry about it. I finally have a place for people to sit. I tried to ask him about Diamond, but... That's great words. My jaw is nearly locked and my voice is gone. Don't try to talk just yet. The water here comes straight from the T-Mountain Range, so it's deadly cold. You were submerged in it for near an hour, so you'll be slurring your words for a while. An hour? What? Relax, relax. Your friend's fine. So you, got somewhere to go back to? Ugh. I nod as I groan. The old man's face brightens like the sun. Well, that's great! Not that I'm demanding a reward for saving you or anything. But I'm pretty darn hungry. The man eyes me, his smile sharp. Don't eat me! I'm not really a deer. Wait, who's driving? Am I driving? I thought I had hypothermia. We get in the car, and even though it's the wrong season for it, I turn on the heat full blast. We dry off with towels and the like, but it doesn't stop our shivering for a long time. While this is going on, the old man... Whoa, it's hot. Can I open a window? He's blatantly fanning himself in front of us. Okay, yes, in a way we owe him our lives, but even so, he's being a pain. Hang in there a little while longer. Diamond shudders. You can see us shivering, can't you? How selfish can you get? It was an honest question, and it probably sucks for him, but we still keep the car like a sauna. After driving like that for a while, our teeth finally stopped chattering. The man's name is Ito Banshi. That's how he introduced himself. Okay. But that obviously isn't his real name. Yeah, who's a banshee? As he sits next to me, Banshee gives off a savory smell like freshly baked bread. Wait, what? He smells good. Kind of cheers me up. I love the smell of fresh baked bread. Don't you? It's so good. Or at least it does for a few moments until I realize it's the stench of dried filth. Ew, that's not fresh bread then. That smells horrible. So, Banshee, what were you doing in a place like that? Picking up chicks, I bet. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a underground lab? Banshee remains silent. Are you listening to me? Don't feel up to talking yet. I'll tell you in exchange for food. I shouldn't be surprised. Life's rough. You're telling me, dude. Wait. That should be my question. Wait, whose question? What were you two doing down there? It's a long story. Ghost hunting! Summarize everything we know. Why do we just tell this stuff to strangers without batting an eye? I bought spirits in the mark until I catch up to him when we met him in the underground shelter. So that's how it is, huh? He nods vigorously to himself. I wonder if you truly understand, old man. Diamond's doubts are reasonable, but Banshee waves a hand dismissively. Of course I do. Who do you think I am? Apparently Ito Banshee. Terrible grudge is mucking up that underground shelter. And you guys are wrapped up in it now. His story suddenly sounds fishy. A grudge? Banshee, do you know what happened down there? I said, I'm not talking about that yet. God, he's annoying. I was born into a noble family, so I've always had the ability to see things others can't. I stick my name, Ito Banshee, on it, so you can trust me. But that's not even your name. There's a terrible grudge swirling there, and you've gotten swept up in it. He's got nothing to base his claims on, but I get the feeling he's on the right track. Really? Do you? Okay, then. That's fine. In that case, oh, noble Lord Banshee, would you tell us? No, he said no. Not until we feed him. I mean, I'd probably give away secrets for food, too. How do we overcome that whirlpool? Banshee replies with a magnanimous flourish. Oh my god, that's a word. That should be obvious. Whirlpools always have a center. You gotta find that. The center. That swirling grudge in the spare thing. Is that what you called it? The birth of the spare, the heart of the curse. Something like that should be left within that there swirling grudge. If you look for that, I'm sure then. He trails off. He gazes at the dark road, his mouth hanging open. It's like he's run out of batteries. Probably because he's hungry. Then what? What will happen? The black sky simply goes on forever before Banshee's eyes. But not mine, apparently. I don't think he was expecting us to take him back to a mansion, but here we are. Oh ho! Wait. Who's talking to me? That reminds me of Sanzaki. It is him, okay. Banshee calls out as soon as we enter the garage. Take this, just a little symbol of our friendship. What'd you give me? Got the underground shelter key. Okay, that's actually useful. Is this a key for the underground shelter? No, it just says that. I found it when I was popping in and out from that place. I held on to it. But I'll lend it to you for now, Sanzaki. He just picked it up. Why is he acting like it's a favor? But I have no reason to refuse him. Thanks. I'll borrow it. Hiro walks up to us. Oh, welcome back. Learn anything? Diamond butts in before I can speak. Wait a second. You're not really considering. You haven't fallen for that suspicious old man's story, have you? Wow, that's rude. If you want my opinion, a snotty punk like you should be trusted even less. Of course, Sanzaki. You believe me, right? Yeah, that's my good pal Sanzaki for you. Well, I suppose if you're fine with it, then I won't worry about it. Sorry, Diamond. Anyway, changing the subject. Good grief, can we just move on from talking about this? Banshee, you're hungry, right? The dining room should have something. Whoa! Food! That's me when I'm hungry. Pretty often. Banshee pulls out of the garage and vanishes into the mansion. Does he even know where the dining room is? Hiro gives an exasperated look. Sanzaki-san, you've got a crazy one on your hands this time. He didn't even have a lab coat. Is he wearing a coat though, right? So he's at least part of the coat gang. Long coat gang, maybe. To appease the starving Banshee, I offer him some cup noodles and sweet buns. Well, that's exactly what I'd expect to find in a mansion. The epitome of hunger, he greedily began scarfing it down like a starving dog. That's right, we've been going to the basically Family Mart, the convenience store down the street to get food, and this whole time they did say that. That was enough for 10 people. Devours all of it, and I'm reminded of a high-powered vacuum cleaner. Ew, he must just be sucking it up. Like that. Oh my god, he says that in English. Excellent. I haven't been this full in forever. Sorry, guys, I can't do that many voices. I can't mimic that voice. Glad to hear. Mind answering some questions? Why were you down in that shelter? Well, that's an easy one. 'Cause it's my home. What? Been living there ever since I found it 10 years ago. It's not too shabby of a place. Keeps me out of the rain and no damn brats messing with me. Though it gets a mite cold in winter. I don't know how to respond to that. Hiro and Daimon seem to be the same. It was paradise me because no one knows about it. Until a weirdo showed up 6 months ago. Some woman doused some perfume. It was winter and I don't like stirring up trouble, so I just stayed away. That must have been Tsukawa. I nod. That's my thought as well. What did I just knock over? Or did somebody else knock over? What is going on? I don't see anything. Oh. Did you knock something over there? It's probably nothing. You know how cats are. That was a month ago. I figured she must have up and left, so I went back. But now there's something stranger. Which was a damn walking Buddha statue. I know I'm pretty out there, but even I was shocked by that. I even got this weird scar. Where? Oh, no, I know which one it is. Banshee removes the scarf, revealing the mark on his neck. It bit him on the neck. No.
You may not believe this, but that statue gave you that scar.
I figured. It was the Canon soldier, after all.
The Conan soldier? How do you know the name? That name?
Some document I saw had it. It was an old plan to make a Buddha statue move with supernatural powers. A heavenly Buddha project weapon.
Are you nuts? Spirit powers making something move? That's insane. Now, Hiro. Calm down. So those documents that you found, are they still around?
Nope, I burnt them for warmth.
Hello, cats. Now, Arata brought Kotoha back into the room, and they're going to be making noise pretty soon.
I had a delicious roasted potato, too. Ishiakimo. I got to eat a potato in Japan once from a car. It won't happen again. Oh, well. It was fun, though.
How could you?
Maybe take your own advice, Daimon-sensei. Our measure of common sense seems to be rather different than the strange old man's. What happens if I poke the cat? Ah! Oh, she saw me coming too fast. Damn. It's fine. My noggin works different than most people's. I got it all memorized. As you say, just tell us. We need to know about that project. Should we take notes? The Heavenly Buddha Project was the pet project of some general at the end of the war. So they built that shelter for it. Ta-da! The 13th Army Engineering Lab. To make the cannon shoulders sing, they did tests on Buddha statues. They were brought from some shrine or something somewhere. That must be its shrine. Well, they did a bunch of stuff to infuse the statues with spiritual power. There was a monk from Tea Mountain, spiritual treasures from all over. But nobody thought they'd anything come from it. The project was just an excuse to keep that fanatical general busy. At least it was supposed to be. But one day, the statue started moving. It went berserk throughout the lab and went crazy on a ton of people. The bloodstains and old corpses in the shelter are probably the victims. Some people survived, but they had red bite-like marks on them. They went and wrecked the place then. It stopped and never moved again. No one knows what even triggered it. That's about everything it said. Hiro and Diamond are white as a sheet. Well, he's pretty white to begin with. I probably am too.
It's a hard story to believe, but he has no reason to lie to us. I think he speaks the truth.
Even though you were calling him a liar earlier.
What? Are you kidding me? A statue going around killing people and cursing them? Impossible. Then how do you explain the mark on his neck? Logic would dictate that the moving statue he saw was the cannon soldier. The dormant soldier suddenly starts moving after 50 years. That might be the cause of mine and Hiro's marks.
What if you flipped that, though? Both of your grandpas got the mark from the cannon soldier. When the soldier stopped moving, their marks disappeared. But with it started up again, you got them because you're their descendants.
If that's true, then the children inherited their parents' fate.
Hiro can't seem to muster up any kind of counter-argument. I think she's in shock. I want to ask you something, old man. I had a bit of a crazy day, not like emotionally, but I'm doing okay now. It happens. Every just little baby steps to get better.
Yeah, no, I figured that's what you meant. Don't worry, I got it. I understood. I want to ask you something, old man. You say that cannon soldier suddenly stopped moving 50 years ago, but why? I think it was some spiritual person used a thingamajig to do something. So you have no idea. I do have a PS5 now. I just don't have it plugged into anything. I had to buy it, but it just sits in a box right now. I don't have the room set up quite yet where I can get it. There's 2 TVs up here. I need to get rid of one so then I can put a shelf in and get my desk up here and then put my PS5 on top of the shelf. It's my goal. But it also involves money and heavy lifting. It's the most important part. Try to remember. Oh my god, I'm so excited about I am very excited about the new Silent Hill. I used to just watch somebody else play them, but I guess I'll be playing it myself now. It's not that easy, son. The Mark might have made me forget. Taking his age into account, it's more likely it's just completely slipped his mind.
It seems we must defeat the Conan soldier to be freed of our marks.
Well, that was kind of obvious.
We'll have to figure it out on our own, if he can't be of more help. You seem a pro at this, Sanzaki. We'll be relying on you.
I don't have spiritual powers or anything.
But you've already faced down 4 different spirits, haven't you?
Dude, I must have some. I saw the freaking door.
A normal person wouldn't have survived.
Now that he says it, I guess he's right. Oh, thank you. Yeah, if once I get stuff set up, maybe I can. James is secretly in every Silent Hill game. You can't make me think otherwise. Been hearing a mysterious voice a few times and having a weird premonitions. Even caught myself unconsciously talking when we were down in the shelter. Yeah, it's your split personality coming out. So what you folks gonna do now? Good question. We're gonna go back is what we're gonna do. No, that's fine. Let's investigate the project in the shelter. I just haven't had, like, the best mood for things right now. I need to get back into some of the stuff like that, though. I feel that'll be the key to the mark. I guess we're going back in, then. Hiro's still kind of sulking, but she's at least recovered from her shock.
We all share the same fate. It's too late to try to run away.
Yep, you should find it there. The heart of everything that's causing the curse. You need that to stop the cannon soldier. That's what my gut's telling me.
What are you going to do then?
I'm full now, so I'm going to go take a nap at that park nearby. I'll sit and wait until you fellas do something about that soldier.
Wait just a minute, you old fart. Didn't we just say that it's too late to run away?
Okay, I get it. Well, you folks did feed me, so I guess I can help you.
We got a new partner, I guess. Who do I want to take? Do I want to take Ito Banshee? I forgot why I took him over her. Oh, probably because of the dead body. And duty. I got to clean the litter box every now. Well, I clean it every day. I cleaned it already today. You know how cats are. They poop it all the time. Let's red cats wherever you are. I know you're poopers. You know what? Let's take him.
Excellent.
Oh, yeah, Yeah, you need to replace it as it gets low for sure. I was trying to see if it said anything different. I don't know if I did that one before. I just wanted to see if there are any hidden talismans. I'm not actually super big into VNs, but I like mystery stories. But yeah, Tsukihime is always a good story, so it's not even really a question. My next game I was planning on playing is not a visual novel. Guys, don't worry. I have other games, I swear. But I also have technically the sequel to the Spirit Hunter series. Oops. But not the... Don't I have the key? Yeah, I was going to say, don't I have the key? Yeah, I like the ones where you actually get to like do more. Like this one is I'm clicking and, you know, making choices. The battle system is interesting in this one too. There is a single out of place Buddha statue. Its head has been cut off. Wow, amazing. Yep, there it is. It's a Buddha statue. The head of the statue is covered in dust. There's a talisman stuck to its neck as if it's taking the place of the missing head. Yeah, I found a worn out talisman. That's what I wanted. Oh, I can look at it. It's obviously no one has touched it in a long time. Why is such an old light bulb still working? They made them differently back in those days, man. I feel like we gotta get that Buddha head out of there at some point. It's a big iron box. Oh, heads! Well, that's ominous. The box is packed with carelessly tossed Buddha head statue heads. A real, actual head can clearly be seen among them. A real head! It's dry and mummified, but going by the long hair, it's probably female. That was all the hair we saw before! Most likely one of the experiment's victims. Oh, so this is where it was. Let's take it. Bring it back to its owner. I thought you'd say that. Oh, just kidding. Ha ha ha. Feel Banshee's gaze on me. Can I take the heads? I can only carry one head. I need to choose which one to take. Okay, so... I can probably swap them, I assume, too, right? Where did I... Oh! Well, let me try this one first. Can I put this head on? Oh, no? Okay, fine. Then I'm taking the woman's head because I think I know where it goes. Why was there a thunk? God, human head. Yeah! Let's go take a human head. I think I know where it goes, though. That's why. It's the only head I know where it goes so far. I thought the merciful... Oh, hi. I thought the merciful goddess one went on that one. Yeah, Kanon soldiers. Kanon is the Bodavista, the merciful goddess. Kanon. Is it that way? Yeah. I have a head. Yeah, the head I picked up
about the head one? Should I try attaching the head? Yeah. Yeah. Try attaching the human head, but it doesn't fit very well. What? Really? Were there other bodies? I guess so. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Because that was a secret room, I think, right? I don't know where I'm going. Could have been going inside these doors this whole time. Same way as that operating room. This place may have been used for the same experiments. That bed here is really hard. Not great for sleeping on. I don't recommend it. I wouldn't sleep here even if you did. It looks like it's been a number of years since this person died. The dry skin gives the appearance of a mummy. Cut by the neck is jagged. It must have been cut with some kind of tool. That I picked up earlier might fit. Yeah, let's try it. Sure. I tried touching the human head, but it doesn't fit very well. Okay, it's not hers. Nothing's inside. Okay. Ooh. We open in the door. Open it and search inside. I find a notebook titled Research Records and a small gun. The notes have deteriorated, but I can just make out what they say. 70th next experiment, Asura statue. Male body, female head. Success. Then supernatural phenomena, spirit, frequent, hard, continue experiments. That's all it says. Got research records too and palm pistol. Oh, there's still some papers left. They're pretty valuable. Don't burn them, dude. I'm using them. It's a rusty filing cabinet. When I open the door, a cloud of dust flies up and blocks my vision. Notebook with a black cover is left inside. Got experimental unit correspondence code, aka EOC. Experiment unit correspondent code. It seems to be a document about cryptograms. Inside it says Kanon, weapons code name, Heavenly Buddha, project's code name. That's like Morse code, right? Soul, human heads use this material. It looks like Waban code, similar to Morse. Oh, good. That's exactly what I thought. Well, I thought Morse, but it makes sense. I'm not exactly There's really nothing inside there. I know. Stop it. Why do they keep wanting me to look there, though? I thought there was another locked door somewhere. Which one is this? Not right now. Not today. Not today. Wasn't there another locked door somewhere? You'd tell me if I was crazy, right? That's the wrong way. Okay, this should at least have me. No. Oh my god. I'm so bad at this.
Okay, there's a locked door. I knew there was another one. Let's unlock it. Yeah. Woo! Unlock all the keys. Just taking this lady's head for a walk. Don't worry, guys. I can hear a victory chant coming from the other side of the intersection. I shrug and keep moving forward. I'm really good at this. I take one step forward and electric current runs through my body and my muscles seize up. Yeah! Live or die. Okay, let's see what this one is. You lay about. What are you doing here? You have time to be loafing around, do you? Recite the basic slogans at once. Fuck. Cheer for the final battle in the homeland. Wow. Oh my god, that was a good guess. Oh. Once more, declare our resolve to strike back with air raids. Oh god, I wish. We won't lose even if our country's reduced to ashes. Show your determination. Haha. Ah, that wasn't right. Yeah, but wrong. Was it the one about the land of Godsend? Probably. He's fought bravely from the southern tropics to the northern Arctic. The tide still hasn't turned in our favor. What do you think? Can we win this crusade? Yeah, sure. It's a lie, but sure. Good guess. Promising for a new recruit. Keep a good eye on the squad. Farewell. Banzai! Wow, that was pointless. There are numerous footprints in the bloodstain on the floor. Are these human footprints or... No, I didn't want to move down. Go back. Oh, we're going to go back so I can look into the stupid waterways. Sometimes there's stuff in them. Okay. Not. Wait, there was something there. I saw something. Did you guys see it? God damn it. I went the wrong way. No noise is coming from this pipe. I guess that no water is flowing through it. Huh, interesting. Move forward. It's a abandoned skeleton. Managed to pry it out. The whole corpse looks like it might crumble at any second. Found a worn-out talisman. Oh, that's what I wanted. Thank you. The worn-out talisman. She doesn't want my head. I got a head. It's a thick iron door. Keel isn't rusted. I could open it. Okay, we opened it. Well, so before we go too far here, let's go back and look at the other reds too. The door is stained with blood. Upon closer look, it's countless handprints. But the keyhole is perfectly fine. I could open the door if I had the key. Which I do. But when I turn the knob to go in, the door doesn't open. Okay. Oh, what's the fuss? The door won't open. I'm sure I unlocked it, though. I turn the key again and just to double check. But I was right. It's unlocked. What's going on? I try turning the knob slowly, but it stops moving halfway. It's almost as if someone on the opposite side is pushing against it to keep it closed. It seems the dead are rejecting us. Read all the records. Speak to that woman. All the records and that woman. Are the records referring to the research records? I try to prompt my old self into answering, but there's no reply. No choice left, I turn to Banshee. Let's keep looking. We can come back here later. There could be something we still need to do. Yeah, apparently. Oh, you got to go to Strax. Well, I'm glad you found and got litter. Human bones. Looks like a person was crushed to death. That's it? Oh, what's that? Something's written on the wall in blood. It says I. Oh no. I wanted to try to give the head to this lady. I didn't. Oh my god, they all unlock. Okay, well, I guess I'm just going. We'll just go through this one then. Oh, good, there's only one thing about it. It's the operating room in the southern section. But on this table is. How about that? A dead body. A headless corpse is lying there. Okay. What is your gender? No, it's okay. Headless corpse is lying on top of the head I picked up earlier might fit. All right, we're just going to stick this head on everyone's corpse. Okay, guys? One of these has got to work. I'm not looking that closely. Human head fits. Oh, we found it. The world suddenly distorts. Horrific scene appears before my eyes. This is the woman on the operating table? Some kind of experiment being performed on her. I must be seeing the past. Wait, how many arms does she have? 3? The sound triggers a change in views. Men in lab coats holding surgical tools. This is why we got the lab coats here. I knew it. But they don't look like they're alive. The ghosts of the researchers seem to be stuck forever in the nightmare of the past. I can hear the men whisper from my left side. Left side, right side. Ha umuki bashite. Pa pa pa. Yeah, it's definitely a thing. Hey, she's awake. Don't worry, she'll be dead soon anyway. True enough. Then something else interrupts. You. This time it's a cold whisper from my right. You can hear me, can't you? Don't be afraid. Soon. The voice on my right cuts off and I can hear the men in the lab coats again. Oh. Well, it's not even that he did it. It was just the way he did it is more. Hey, woman, which of these tools do you want us to use to cut your neck? This is it for you, so we'll let you decide. I don't think this is right. Ha ha ha, good answer. You're pretty smart. Fortunately, you'll soon be saying goodbye to that clever head of yours. It's valuable material. We'll cut it off nicely. Oh, that was the right answer. I figured they couldn't use it to actually cut it off. Shut up. You're just like a pig. This is why I hate handling women. That's good to know. Yeah, I wasn't able to take my... So we sold my PS4 and I was going to take the other PS4. But because it has PT on it, he just gave me the money for it, basically equivalent of a PS4, and I had to pay the excess to get a PS5. So be patient. We finally found a clue. Not yet. Wait. Now give you power. The whisper from my right falls silent. I never dreamed breaking from our usual method would go so well. Hey, pig, do you understand? Do you know the correct combination of head and body for the heavenly Buddha? I do. I know this one. Precisely, and that's why we need your head.
gladly offer it for the sake of our beloved country. I don't know why that makes me safe. They're still cutting off her head. The problem is the soul freshness. Regardless of refrigeration, it's all up to the quality of the cut. Though there are only so many available methods, this is all the equipment we have. Then to the freezer. The voices on the left cut out. They never took it to the freezer, I guess. A different voice echoes in my right ear. Hate, 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 hate this whole world. Tear it to pieces. Power to do that. I'll give it all to you in the place where you hear me now. Hate them, destroy them. Understand? I don't think I could have gotten that one wrong, but I could be wrong. I just like the number 2. Good. Destroy them. When I return to my senses, I'm standing beside the operating table. I did it! I survived! That was actually... Yeah, wow. Pirate, Yakuza... Oh, that's horrible that it did that much to the PS4. Yeah, the PS5 is quite a powerhouse in comparison. Fatal Fury. Man, that's not a game name I've heard in a long time. But I know there's still Fatal Fury games. I just haven't played one in a long time. Just then something slides out of the hand of the corpse of the table. Got a small key. Ooh. What I just saw. No, more importantly, the voice that kept speaking from my right side. Who was that? You don't look so great there. Did you see something about chains? Yeah, actually. Why are we telling him? I explained to Banshee what I saw. Or horrible tragedy happened here in the past. It's possible that whatever triggered it might have been whoever the voice belonged to. I mean, that's fair. That one's a pretty good one. Huh, interesting. Can't say I'm surprised something like that happened here. So what's that got to do with our mark? Well, I'm not sure about that part, but... Banshee's right. This isn't helping us accomplish our goal. It's information. We need to search for whatever gave birth to the spirit. Let's keep looking. Oh, that's not too bad. The small key I just found might belong to the cabinet here. Ooh, cool. Turn my attention to the mark on my wrist. It isn't coming yet. I glance over at Banshee, but they don't seem to be acting any differently at all. This should be slowly closing in on us, but it seems that we still have some time. What's important right now is making sure we survive. A headless corpse. Going by what remains of its clothing, it was likely a woman. Rusted filing cabinet. It's well built. Whatever's inside should be intact. Open the door using the small key. Inside is an old gun and some research records. Yay, more records. Yeah, I've never played Call of Duty, nor do I ever plan on it. If I wanted to play a game like that, Call of Booty. No. That is an old gun. All right, which record? Suddenly berserk, severe damage. Sutra chanting, complete insanity. Only those who made themselves deaf managed to remain sane. Oh, that's lovely to know. Half spiritualized, like disposal vat. Need sacred object to attack. Destroy human head, the heart of it all. Need to destroy human head. That's all it says. Got the gun with blinks and research records 3. Yes, I hear your chainsaw. How does that make you feel? Not only its head, but also all of its limbs. What kind of torture was this? Well, we saw them cutting, like, doing some weird stuff to her limbs. Oh, I already looked at that one. I've never played any of them, but I'm not really good at FPSs, so... Do I still have her head? No, I gave it away, right? Okay, good. I don't have her head anymore. It'd be weird just carrying around her head. It does say I. See? I. Love. It's written on the wall. Blood, it says I. Don't worry, guys. Love is a lie. Fries will never leave you. Okay, so that one was the way to the right, I think. So I want to go right. Because I don't think I've gone here yet. Which corridor? Wait, A, have I been here? I'm in Oksina. I don't know. I think I went backwards. Red blood spot is blackened on the floor. There's quite a lot. Whoever left it is probably... Yeah, okay, I'm back to the beginning. I think this is how I got in. I'm really bad at this, guys. Yeah. Should I take another head with me? Guys, I'm lost. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, the Buddha room. Let's leave. I'm not ready for that room yet. Okay. Have we been in this one? Yeah, it's the one with the empty one that I won't let me see it, right? Yeah. Nothing's in the cabinet, but yet you will let me look for some reason. So, let's see. I want to go straight, maybe? Okay, so from here... trying to think which one I actually need to go to. Left, maybe? I'm really bad at this. If you guys don't know, I have dyslexia and dyscalculus and everything. What happens if I go right? I went exactly back to where I just came from. Wait, how is that possible? This place is like a maze, guys. Why can't we get one of those little motorized carts? I think this is gonna be just the dead end one. Yeah. I guess if I looked at the map before it loaded, yeah. Okay. Then do I just want to go straight across? Okay, I think it's this one. I think we got it, guys. I don't think we've been in here yet, right? We'll find out. Oh, yeah. See, look, the hair's appearing. This is how it was in the beginning at the... Yep, there's a secret hair. Secret hair. Secret hair. Whoa. Secret hair. Hi, firearm. Look, secret hair. It only shows up in my flashlight. Have you guys ever been over near O'Hare with all those, what do you call them? Game trailers. What, are they fun? Sure, let's see if it's above ground. Stranger Than Heaven. Oh, that could be interesting. Coming to the manhole, we see that we are on K Miyamachi North Road, which we knew. Managed to find a way out. It wouldn't hurt to go back to the mansion for now. It would be a good plan. It will be a pain to get back to alley for the car, but... Vending machine. Sotenbori! Oh, I've been there. I don't ever probably get to go back, but I've been there. Vending machine. It doesn't look like it's restocked. Huh. I don't know. We're taking her now.
What does she?
Yeah, you.
Me?
Well, you know, I just am living in my parents' house again. I have a job. It just doesn't quite pay enough. A normal manhole. Near, 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 near. I want to look in the bottom, but I guess not. Okay, fine. We'll go back down. Hey, you wanna move up here? We can get a place together. It's the only way I can afford a place. Sadly, is with a roommate. Unless somebody has a couple $100,000 lying around they don't need, and I can buy a house. Secret hair. Time for the heist? The heist. That's okay. I mean, it's your guys' place. It's also too far from my job. Is that always there? I wonder if I should have taken another HUD with me. I guess I gotta figure out the center. I know, right? Just all go to the same place. Yeah. We never found those posters that were missing either.
I mean, you say that, yet I feel like I could probably do two-man that easy. Put my hand on the knob and turn it. I do. Oh, I got in. I guess I found enough now. Well, that's not great. Inside the room, the Buddhas! More heads. Number of Buddha statues. They're all missing their heads. Those are tall Buddhas, man. This is where they stored all the various statues they gathered through theft or donations. It feels like something's here. Maybe this is where the heart of the curse or the source of the spirit is. I brace myself for input from the other me. But it doesn't seem like that's happening. Does that mean I should already know? It's a statue that looks like a divine general. It has armor from the Tang dynasty. Statue with its head cut off looks like held a weapon in its left hand. It's a statue that looks like a Vijaya or something. It's missing one of its arms as well as its head. Ooh, that one's bloody. It's missing its head. Why is that one so bloody? Wait, it's not bloody anymore. That was weird. Statue with his head cut off seems to be holding some kind of Buddhist ritual implement. Oh my god. Hatson Mike is joining Sonic. Oh, there's one on the ground too. Statue with his head cut off is lying pitifully on the floor. Search all the statues. Every statue here has a male body. Suddenly, there's a sound of movement from within the box. Yeah! Let's open it. Ichiban Kasuga from Yakuza and Joker. Wow, that is a weird mix. Big iron box. I just open the box. Sheets of white paper are inside. Seem to be a multitude of talismans. Was something sealed here? I mean, it is Sega. You're not wrong. Hiro appears in the box beside me. So, was something here? Well, my voice sounds distant. Because the cause of the curse would birth the spirit. There's nothing like that here. No, there's nothing here. What? What do you mean? Then what's in your hand? What? Hiro's right. It's not true that there's nothing inside. There is one thing. I never would have expected something like this. Something that doesn't belong here. A box sealed by talisman has enshrined a piece of cheese? A Western-style cushion. What? Wait a second. I know where that would go. Hiro sighs disappointed. Guess we're out of luck. No way this thing gave birth to a spirit. Or did it? True. What about Mary? The state of this room and the voices. Something important was definitely sealed up in this place at one point. Mary? Mary? Yet there's nothing here. And the thing we're searching for, where the hell did it go? Long silence falls between us. It is then that the now familiar pains flares up. Ah, the mark. The mark burns scarlet. It immediately... Wow. Wow! That was fast. What's going on? Is death closing in on us all of a sudden? No, it's... The spirit is here. I've got a pillow. I can fight it. Pillow fight. Pillow fight. Oh, there it is. Well, that didn't hold it.
Alo Sutra. Oh no, I don't think we have everything yet, do we? Alo Sutra chant trembles in the air. It feels like my whole body is numb. Maybe because of that home. I don't know what to do. Oh my god, we don't have enough stuff. Sure. Grab the gun, but I can't control my hand. It turns the gun towards my own. Ah! Blink explode. Oops. Ow. It's preventing me from hearing the sutra chant. Hito is clutching their head like they can't hear anything either. The numbness has faded. Nothing happens. We're dying. I don't know what to do. I don't think I was ready for this. Yeah, we're dying. I don't know how to do here. Why should I raise my price for weird noises? I like making weird noises. We're dying. I don't have anything. I'll make weird noises while we die. Dead. So, there is a cooldown, isn't there? We died. Yeah, I don't think I think I'm missing too much. Deluxe weird noises. Deluxe. We're gonna leave this room for now. Let's go back to the other. Okay, well in that case, so we have all the notes. Dispose, iron door, half spiritualize. Need object to erase. Safety valves. Research. Chisel, severed head, blah blah. I don't have the chisel, right? Tool, something together becomes the key. '70 experiment. Asura, male body, female head. Hard, blah blah. We haven't found like any way to read this yet either. Yeah, so I understand the blinks are going to be helpful. Object attack, destroy human head is the key. You need to destroy the human head. I need to get back to that run room. Is it this way? Oh my god, yeah. People are awful. It's Pride Month, guys. People should be nice to gays all like be nice to the LGBTQ plus community all the time anyways. But they're just people, dude.
As Robin Williams once said, they should have the right to be as miserable as the rest of us. I feel like there's still something I need to do in this room, but I don't know what. Yeah, people are so dumb. Like, oh no, what are you doing? Hurting them? No, not at all. It doesn't, but they'll tell you it does because they're mean. Isn't that always the problem? Maybe we do have to fight it, I guess, then. That's okay. No, I mean, I have made it pretty clear that I am pro, like, this is a safe place for people. And I will always stand by that. I hate that this is empty. I consider myself demisexual, which is in there too. But there are some people who are like, that's not real. Like, okay, thanks. Thanks for that. That's exactly what everyone wants to hear. You don't get to decide. That's the exit. So we're heading towards the ladder that way. I don't want to go that way. Yeah, I thought it was Ace initially, but it turns out it's a dummy. Which is fine by me. This is a dead end. Why did I go this way? Because I'm crazy. Yep, sounds like it. Why didn't I ever find like a chisel in here? Is that the way I want to go? I think so. Yeah, I think this is the way I wanted. God, this place is a maze when you're dyslexic. Fine, we'll go back to that room. No, this wasn't it. Wrong room. God damn it. I also legit don't care what people are doing. Like, that's none of my business what they're doing in their free time or with their private lives. I draw the line at pedophilia and bestiality, of course. I have some tact. Maybe I already looked at all these. That's what it. Yeah. In decent enough shape. My problem is, oops, as I throw my phone. I didn't even know it was there. Okay, I had it too close to the edge. I don't look over that. John, I heard.
Oh my god, it was awful. I don't know the whole story though, because obviously we're still missing pieces, but I definitely think it was a hate crime. So give me my pillow. I have no doubt about that. Regardless of the reasoning, you know, people are awful. It's right, it's a pillow. It's Mary's pillow. I wonder if Mary's the one who gave me my curse. Do you think Mary gave me my curse? She lied to me this whole time? She knows all about them because she did it to me. You know the real reason I took a Hiro hair versus any of the other people is because I figured she would be the only one who can use the bell, and I think I need to use the bell. She is the only girl. Okay, well, where is... Just keep doing that. Keep using the bell. Ah! Turns the gun towards my head and fires. Ooh ah. So she can't hear it either, okay? Got it? Mm. No! What? What? Oh, so I am hurting it with the bell. Okay. I didn't just realize that. Maybe I do have everything I need. Okay, because I can use the rusted army sword, right? Oh, who's behind me? A voice yells comically, and whoever it is puts their hand on my back. But I can't take my eyes off the spirit before me. Banshee, is that you? What are you doing here? Instead of replying, he shoves something into my hand. It's a large chisel with the grip stained by it in blood. Wait, I saw that somewhere, right? This is... I found it in that room in the mansion. In that instant, I understood everything. The heart of the curse that we were searching for. The object that gave birth to the spirit. Yes, I have. Well, I watched, my ex-fiance play it, but yes. So it was Captain Cujo Mansion? Thanks, I'm going to use it. Yeah, I told you it's a Mary. Grab the chisel and face the spirit. Okay. Yeah, use the bells. Oh no. Where should I do it? Probably between the eyes, right? I clicked the wrong thing, but I guess that's okay. Finally, it smells and disappears. Now, let's see. Statue stops moving and collapses. It stopped, right? Seems so. I don't get the mark anymore, so there's no... I don't got the mark anymore, so there's no doubt about it. I still do! What the hell? Once again, I'm the only one still cursed. The remake is filler in the form of more puzzle solvings between cutscenes, but at least the story is faithful. Characters are so and all these original. Okay, that's good to know. Glad I made it in the nick of time. If my legs weren't in such great shape, I wouldn't have been over for us. Thanks for saving us, but you know that was pretty reckless. I thought I said it's dangerous for a group of mark bearers to go somewhere haunted. Oh yeah, you did mention something like that when I was eating. Completely slipped my mind. Yeah, I was like, it's always been just two of us. Tell us, old man. What happened at the mansion? Well, I'm not quite sure myself, but I'll tell you what I know. After you left, I wandered the place looking for something to eat. My mark hurt like hell right by our room. I slipped inside and found a bunch of chisels and things. Yeah, we've been in there. Mm-hmm. He must be in that room I found. I'm kind of out of it because of the mark at that point, but I noticed one of the chisels was glowing all weirdly with a dark light. I knew right away it was the kind of some awesome spiritual power. But what made you decide that you had to bring the chisel? Yeah, buying used isn't necessarily bad. I definitely like having physical copies of games. You seem sure it'd be effective against the Conan soldier. I heard a voice when I picked it up. It reminded me of a lady, sort of. It said, to bring the chisel to you. And that's when it hit me. It was what I'd been looking for. Oh, the thing you mentioned in the car. The heart of the curse that created the spirit. Exactly that. I probably would, but names are fleeting. So I hoofed it over and give it to you. But I looked through the room before. Yasuoka said that the Kujo family used to create Buddha statues a long time ago. It's possible that chisel was used to create the statue that became the Conan soldier. Okay, yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Wait, doesn't he do popcorn now? Or is that a different one? The voice was that he heard. Probably something like my... It's Mary! You know, I haven't heard it in a while. And that's what happened. Yes, okay, I was right. He's the popcorn one. So we heading back to the mansion then? Sanzaki? For once, I'm hungry. But I bet Diamond's worried too. Yeah, you probably just left him there. I have. I didn't realize it was his at first, and then I was like, wait a second, I know this guy. I would like to get some more in the future. Left without saying a word after all. Just left. Yeah. Searching for documents on the mark, carting all those statues out. It will take more than a day to do all that. We should go back to the mansion and figure out what to do next. What? We're leaving already? I want to examine this place. I glanced at the statue falling to the floor. Sorry, but you'll have to do that another time. I don't remember which one I really liked. Was it the strawberry New York cheesecake or something? I'm not into super spicy. I haven't tried the Korean barbecue either. Exchange not one word about the shelter to anyone else. Who am I gonna tell? Ugh, no, I don't like spicy. I'm going to study every inch of it. Please don't lick the walls, Hiro. Yeah, okay. Hey now, this is my home. Can't have you rooting around here. That's just you saying that. You don't legally live here. I'll bring you food, so stop complaining. Much obliged. We return to the concrete passageway. I might be imagining it, but it feels like the air in here is a little less stagnant than it was before. Oh, I didn't know that's what they're called, but yeah. Come up out of the mat. Didn't I come in here from the other alley? Oh my god, why do we always end up in the alley that's opposite of where my car is parked? Diamond runs up to us, drenched in sweat. He looks even worse than usual. He probably shouldn't have run. No, he probably shouldn't have.
I found you.
Oh, it's fine. Yeah, it's very good.
Why did you suddenly sprint out of the mansion? My mark is gone now too. What in the world happened?
Wait, I must have gotten the good ending then because nobody's dead yet. I had something to give Sanzaki. Isn't that right, hero? I guess. I'd rather not think of the consequences if you hadn't made it in time.
I'm not sure I follow, but it seems he really helped you out.
Well, then, if I must do my investigation another day, are we splitting ways here? Our marks are gone now.
Sanzaki still has his, though.
This always happens. I'm used to it. But now I might be able to change that. I finally discovered what the statues stolen from where the statues from H Shrine are. I'm lost, but I'm glad for you. It's thanks to all of you. I'll figure the rest out by myself. You should all return to your regular lives.
You're saying we should split up then?
We weren't dating, dude. Lab coat day is over. You sure you'll be okay? Something will work out eventually. Besides, this is Kujo Saya's dying wish. I'm one to respect it. Huh. Yeah, hopefully you find something that's, good for you. Well, I think I'll head back then. I've been missing all those chemical smells from the lab. Ma'am, are you on something? Good to hear your research is exciting, but don't forsake your humanity over it and end up like Zoo-sensei. Like I do that. It's not even funny, by the way. Yeah, Sanzaki-san? Whenever you want to get those statues, I'll help you out. Until then, see you. Oh, that's nice of her. Non-third shift. I can't do it. Fair.
I'll be off as well. Honestly, all this has put a strain on me.
Dude, you look like you've been dying since the start.
I'm barely staying upright.
Whatever you do, don't collapse on your way home, please.
Hey, Sanzaki. One day, I'm hoping to let the public know about the underground shelter, for the sake of the wandering souls without a proper burial. I'd like it if you'd help me with it. See you around.
You're not going to help me move the statues? What an asshole. I couldn't do food at all either. Guess I'll go too. You're not returning to the shelter, are you? I'm not that brave. Soldier's gone, but there's plenty of other things down there. I'll give it a few days to settle. So you're still planning on going back? I'm not sure I'd call that a smart move. Comes with living this kind of life. I'll bunker down in a park or under a bridge until things calm down. See ya, Sanzaki. Bring me more food next time, yeah? Washing dishes is just bad on my hands, but I don't think it's that bad. Janitorial can actually make some pretty good money, too. The former mark bearers have all left. Although janitorial oftentimes is going to be later. I don't know. I didn't know it his voice. I can only do so many guy voices. So they all end up very, very strange. Should probably head to the mansion myself. I've got to decide what to do next. But my car's on the other street. I came through the other street. Hear a voice calling from behind me. Oh, hi. I turned to see Banshee in the middle of the road, staring intently at me. What's wrong? I'll remember now. His eyes are as wide as saucers. I forgot because of the mark, but I met you before. Of course you have. Somebody finally knows me. Well, yes. What? We did meet him before. The manhole covers. What? I did just knock on me. Oh, my mouse cord. Oh, well, let me think. It's when we came with the idol. Unless you mean before that, he scratches his chin. I know his memories are probably all a mess, having just gotten them back. But I don't have time to wait for him. Ah, yes. We first met 5... Oh, my God, he really did meet me before. And then again 10 days ago. I feel that I've been struck by lightning.
First arrived at Kujo Mansion 10 days ago. That means I met him before I lost my memories. I need to know, who in the world am I?
I couldn't say. I wasn't interested in asking your name, and you didn't give it.
Then tell me what you do know. Tell me about myself, please.
Okay. I owe you for food, so ask.
What should I ask about?
5 years ago, you showed up at the shelter. Wanted to know about the Heavenly Buddha Project. Gave me food. Huh. Actually, you were more focused on the Cujo family than the Kannon soldier.
Why did we talk about them?
The head at the time was majorly involved in the project. He was famous for his spiritual power, so the army asked him to help. He loaned them a number of his family's prized sacred treasures. You really zeroed in on that bit.
Do you know what exactly the army got?
Yeah, the shelter had a list. A mirror, a chisel, Buddha statues, cursed objects, and holy talismans. They were all returned to the family.
Which means they're all in the mansion now.
You kept popping by a few times until one day you just didn't. I only saw you next 10 days ago.
Next is?
Well, yeah, what else would I ask? I just see the Kannon soldier, and you can bet I booked it out the manhole. I'll run into you on the street. Had you treat me to food to celebrate. Thanks for that, by the way.
Thanks. There goes my wallet. And she's talking about the person I was before I lost my memories. It's weird to hear about myself this way.
You'd mentioned you'd been overseas. You'd only come back recently, about a month ago. Oh, and that's when I learned of the mark. You told me about it. That's why he knew. Because apparently I did. Slipped my mind until just now.
By that time, was my right arm?
Yeah, it had the mark. Oh. You're acting all odd, though. You go to remember something, then stumble over the words.
The curse was probably in the late stages. In fact, I'd completely forgotten my name and passed a few hours after that.
By the way, I got something to tell you. This here Banshee Ito is of a much noble character than regular folk. You've said that. That's why I lead a detached life, away from the world's vulgarities.
What are you trying to say?
I could be crazy desperate, but I'd never shame my dear departed mom or divine providence. You understand?
No, you've lost me.
I'm saying I'd never resort to stealing, even dying of hunger. Here, these are yours.
What are they?
He pulls out a wristwatch and a wallet. A wallet! Each looks like an antique. They're inlaid with subtle designs.
Oh my god, get off my computer screen.
You forgot them at the restaurant.
Wait, why'd I take my watch off? Let me see them. I grabbed them both and rushed to open the wallet.
But there's no ID inside. I don't exist.
Damn. There was no driver's license or company card with an ID in it when you got it?
Don't ask me. You said you forgot your old wallet somewhere and lost it. It's probably in there.
Oh.
Look at what else is in the wallet. Bills, coins, and a number of familiar business cards.
Kujo Saya, spirit healer?
Ah, those things. You tried to give me one. Told me to go there if I remembered anything. But I gave it back. I don't make a habit of carrying useless stuff.
Kujo Saya's card was in my pocket when I first arrived at Kujo Mansion. Must have been the one Banshee returned. There's no doubt about it. I lost all my memories after I met Banshee. That's everything I want to know, but something's still bugging me. Did I say anything about the mark when you saw me 10 days ago?
Well, I was so focused on eating that I wasn't paying full attention.
Are you kidding?
Oh yeah, you said the same thing as Hito about the Kannon soldier. There's no way a human head on a statue will make it move.
But it did actually move.
That's what I thought too. And then you said something strange. You said what happened 50 years ago wasn't because of the project. It was all because of her. Mary. Yeah, he's probably Osakan.
Her?
That's not all. You said she gave you the mark. Did Mary give me the mark? That she loved watching you lose your memories and fear death. You made her kick the bucket once, but she came back to life. You said you needed to do the same done 50 years ago to get rid of her. Okay, maybe it's not Mary then. My heart wants to beat out of my chest. I can feel sweat run down my face. There's no way I can keep calm. For I lost my memories. I'd known who had cursed me with the mark.
Hey, old man, who's she? Did I tell you?
I wanted to know too, so I asked, but you couldn't answer me. I don't think you were trying to hide it. You just honestly didn't remember.
Was that because of the mark?
All right. I haven't finished the rest of this redeem yet. I need to, but make cafe. Oishikunare, muy, muy cute. Yeah, at some point, I'll do the hand motions with it too. I mean, I did in real life just now. It just doesn't help. Well, that's all about all I can tell you. Sanzaki, we should get going soon.
Go? Where?
I'll tell you in your car. I'm real tired of standing. I like to sit for a bit.
There's no point arguing here. I'll just get it out of him once we're in the car. Oh, I hit the wrong button again.
He's coming to my house. Get out of here. Get out of my house. Nope, the mansion's out of the way.
Banshee clambers into the back seat of the car. His heavy scent fills the enclosed space. Ew.
I can finally catch my breath. Now then, driver, take us to the forest by each castle.
Okay, back to the forest. They may have evolved. I really like making weird noises. It's really fun too when I'm on collabs and I have others who will do it with me too. Like RTD and stuff will. Maybe I do need, if it's not on a cooldown, I'll have to put it on one. I drive down the familiar road. All lights along the way are strangely green. We reach our destination without me having to slow down the car once. The engine chugs along. I feel the wheels of fate turning.
10 days ago, I promised, in exchange for you buying me an extra order of almond jelly, if you did forget everything, I'd take you to a shrine.
Sounds like I prepared for everything. But if I was that careful, why didn't I leave myself a clue? Why prepared if I'm just going to forget? Did the curse progress faster than expected so there wasn't time? Or did someone get rid of it? But if I had business at a shrine, why didn't I go there while I still had my memories?
Something about timing. Waiting for some magic summer cleaning to clear away impurity.
Suddenly, my old self echoes in my head. I speak the words out loud slowly as realization dawns. The summer purification rites. They're rites held at shrines to exorcise evil. On the last day of June, you pass through woven reeds to cleanse yourself. I was trying to use that ritual to exorcise the impurity.
Ah, gotcha. Luckily, today is the first day of July, so the rites or whatever are done. Should be no problem now.
Exorcise the impurity, huh? What kind of impurity was I trying to cleanse? The more I learn, the less I understand. My previous self is like a complete stranger to me. Well, they are. We don't know them. And here we are. How many times have I come to this forest now? The creepy arch and thick trees look the same as always.
You know where each shrine is, yeah. Lead the way.
You've never been there?
First I heard of it was 10 days ago.
Angie and I push through the vegetation and make our way down the beast trail. Pass under the stone Tori gate. Are there bees? Oprah, you here? No, she's gone. And finally arrive at the desolate H shrine. The few headless Buddha statues that are left in the shrines shine in the light of the flashlight.
So the statues in the project were stolen from here?
Yeah, that's right.
Is it really true the statues are connected to the mark somehow?
I've considered the possibility that the mark was caused by their divine wrath, but 10 days ago? So what happened 50 years ago wasn't because of the project.
It was all because of her.
The course I've been following this whole time. Then at some point I had to have been fed some huge lie. But what could it be? Should have run through me at the thought. Feels like I'm looking into the depths of hell. Again?
You said 10 days ago that that altar holds something important. Something about needing to keep it here to exercise in purity.
Isn't there nothing in there? He approaches a small altar and puts his hand on the sliding door. It's empty, right?
Huh? What's going on in here? The thing's empty.
Don't ask me. It was already gone when I was here earlier.
Well, that's darn weird. You said there was a cloth pouch.
What was inside?
Small fist-like statue. A Nenjibutsu or something. With the Go Shintai for the shrine. The Kujo had used it in the shelter to stop the mist 50 years ago.
And again, it's the Kujo family. They must have had strong ties to the mark.
Well, this is all about all I can do for you. At least it was enough to pay off the dessert. We should head back, son.
Can I look around? Right. I'm still unsure about what my old self was thinking, but it's clear whatever plan I had didn't work. Where did the Nenjibutsu go? I don't know where the Nenjibutsu went. Way back, I feel reluctant to go. I keep turning to look at the shrine. Each time I do, Banshee hurries me onto the forest entrance.
Well, this is where we part ways.
You're not going to ride back with me?
I'm going to be honest with you. I got a bit car sick on the way here. Flat roads are fine, but the curves and hills did me in. I just got a nice meal. I'd hate to throw it up, so I'll walk back.
But it's pretty far from here.
Kids are such whips these days. When I was young, I used to walk across the Himalayas all the time. No, you didn't. This ain't nothing. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, yes, sir, you're crazy. His laugh is loud enough for the whole forest to hear. He waves and leaves me alone. Once he's out of sight, I get into the car. Pull out of the deserted parking lot and drive back to the mansion. As I count the streetlights passing by, I go over everything Banshee told me. 50 years ago, in the shelter, the Kanan soldier went berserk, but it wasn't the army's, because of the army's experiments, it was her. The army was unable to stand up to the threat of her and the soldier. But the Kujo family had used the Nenjibutsu to settle everything. However, she still exists in this time period. She was the one who gave me my mark. Before I lost my memories, I was planning on using the Nenjibutsu like they did before. I left it at each shrine so it could be cleansed of its impurity. But somewhere along the line, it went missing. The past me probably couldn't have predicted that would happen. I'm almost back at the Kujo mansion. My drive connects to an end. Oh my god, as my drive comes to an end, I focus on what the most important detail is. Her. That's right, who she is. I have a hunch about her identity, but I can't be sure yet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Mary. That definitely proves that she was there. 50 years ago, she made the Kanan soldier move down in the shelter. The Kujo families had sealed her. They would have brought her to the mansion. The sacred objects for the project, of which she was one, were returned to the Kujos. I gripped the steering wheel tighter. If there was any way to defeat her, it just has to be in the mansion. I don't have any solid proof, but the fragments of my memories are whispering to me. The entrance doesn't look any different. Oh, but my mark burns. The mark burns. A sharp pain nearly brings me to my knees. It burns. It burns. Seems she has no intention of hiding her presence any longer. Yay! We get to do it in the mansion? In pursuit of the truth. Oh. Oh, yeah, so it hasn't saved out yet, so...
Hey, look who's back. So we meet again.
Barry's voice is soft. I now know. Behind those words is hidden an intense lust for blood. You came back to life rather quickly.
You gave me nearly a whole day, more than enough time. I admit that Rabbit's attack surprised me, but unexpected events can themselves be rather enjoyable.
When I had brought Mary to H Shrine, we caught sight of the rabbit there. It might have suspected Mary's true nature.
That rabbit, its great love for you pushed it into recklessness.
What was that rabbit really?
Determine that for yourself. Who are you? Know that, and the answer will come. Though it is impossible so long as you bear the mark I gave you.
Mary gave me the mark. I had a hunch, but hearing it from her lips fills me with dread. Just what are you trying to accomplish?
Dragging the living to the depth of despair before killing them. I believe I explained that is a spirit's utmost desire and joy. And I had your cooperation with achieving that.
Cooperate? That's ridiculous.
Oh, have you not realized yet? You did bring those pathetic mark bearers directly to the spirits, did you not? They feared the spirit's existence, trembled in the face of death. I savored the taste of that fear and despair. Most delicious.
You had all of us help out. Just to terrify the mark bearers even more?
Clearly. I could have waited for the curses to complete if only I wanted them dead. That is not the only lie. Mark bearers must stay in small groups. Do not contact outsiders. All my instructions were to drive you into a state of emergency. And not once did you doubt me.
I bet she's telling me all this because she wants me terrified with how hopeless the situation I find myself in is. Frozen in place, and I know my face must be as pale as death. She must be loving this. Don't tell me you created all those spirits just to accomplish that?
Indeed. When Christi-sama believed divine wrath was the cause of the mark, I had never been more amused. Her foolishness was so delightful, I just had to come along with you.
So you lied.
Of course. How could a pile of broken statues possibly do anything?
I could be imagining it, but I feel like she's hesitated for a moment there.
50 years ago, I was sealed away by the head of the Kujo family. I awoke here 5 years ago. At the time, I was still unable to speak and communicate. But it seems my awakening alone caused a number of ripples. Those who died unfortunate deaths on cursed land became monstrous spirits. The H elementary abuse, the honeybee mass suicide, Seiko's assault and suicide. They all happened 5 years ago. I finally regained my full power a little over a month ago. Then the Buddha statues connected to me 50 years ago began moving.
I do know yep, I remember them.
Have fun! The woman killed by the statue was also influenced by my power.
That must be the Kanan soldier in Zukawa.
Thank you, you too. Good night.
Zukawa believed it was divine oracle from the soldier when it really had been Mary. She did as the great Asura said and transformed herself into Zu-sensei.
Once my strength returned, I again bestowed my power on spirits. It connects humans to me and manipulates them into a panic. The mark.
I know you've been toying with us, but well, was there really a need to make us connected to you in some way?
Of course. By being in direct contact with you, I could taste your fear. Even now. Are you scared of me, Sanzaki-sama? So you are terrified to the extent that it seals your speech.
Not really. Her porcelain face cracks.
For since you declared that you would fight the mark, I have waited eagerly for this day. Over the past 10 days, I have tasted your fare through the mark, thick and syrupy, as sweet as honey. Each savored morsel made me want to smash you to pieces. But I waited. I am not so foolish as to kill a goose that lays golden eggs. Ha! But I cannot take it anymore. Like crushing a ripe fruit and sipping its juices, I want to break you down and savor your sweet fare.
Well, hi, Mary. The mark is dyed a deep crimson. Few minutes left until death closes in. Oh my god. My thoughts blur together suddenly. What happens to a mark bearer right before dawn? I've seen it many times. Is that what's happening to me now?
Sanzaki-sama, wait for me. I'll kill you.
I can hear Mary stand up over by the sofa. At this rate, the rabbit's fate will be mine too. I have to run away.
Check within the red in my room.
Something whispers in my ear. That's right, that voice. But what does my room mean? Focus. Who does that voice belong? Kujo Saya? She said it was someone who loved me. It's Kujo Saya, right? Mary's coming closer. Where should I run? Sprint at full speed up the stairs and fly into Saya's room. Yeah, I called it.
Saya, you love me.
Much like the entrance hall, it's dark. The voice said, check within the red in my room. Is something there? Where should I look? The floor? In the pile of blood is what my thoughts are. Yeah. Kujo Saya's bloodstain is still on the floor. It's obviously dry by this point in time. There might be something lying on top of it. I can't be sure as it's too dark. Nothing was there last time I was here. Picking it up, I discover that it's a small pouch. Inside it, a hard, thin object. I move over to the moonlight to see it better. What is it? It's a small Buddha statue. Ah, it's a Nenji Butsu! It can't be. Is this the Nenji Butsu? Seems to be stained with blood, and I get an ominous feeling from it. The impurity. It hasn't been exorcised yet. Instinctively know the instant I see it. My mind is suddenly flooded with all of my memories of the Nenji Butsu, one after another. 50 years ago, the head of the Kujo family used this to steal Mary's power. He put the Nenji Butsu inside her to seal her. Then about a month ago, someone took it out. That person was me. Yeah, I kind of figured that. Because of that, Mary regained her powers. The Nenji Butsu in my head looks exactly as it did back there. Full of impurity. Impurity that's built up from sealing Mary's power for 50 years. To cleanse it, I left the Nenji Butsu at the uncontaminated Ace Shrine. It would take time to exorcise all of the impurity. It's already July. The summer purification rite is over. So why is it still impure? Because Mary's that bad. The object the rabbit had in its mouth. It could have been carrying the pouch then instead of the master key. Then the Nenji Butsu was taken away from Ace Shrine before the beginning of July. Maybe the rabbit saw Mary by the shrine and was scared that she would find it. So it had no choice but to steal it away. The door to the adjacent room opens. Mary must be looking for me. But she can sense the presence of the mark bearers. What's going on? Wait, is it possible that Saya's blood is protecting me?
Bring it to where I met my end.
Uh-oh. Where did she die? I think it was her arm, right? The voice whispers in my ear again. If this isn't where the voice owner died, they must have met their end elsewhere. There's only one other place. While Mary is in the room next door, I sprint down to the entrance hall. I have a beeline for Mary's sofa and the spot where the rabbit died. The voice that spoke... Oh, right, because the rabbit held me every time a spirit was closing in. If Saya was working through anything, it must have been that rabbit. Sensing something, I looked down at my hand. The Nenjibutsu's impurity is gone. Is this what you've been telling me, Saya? I speak to the departed woman who's guided me as I struggled without memories. Put the Nenjibutsu, the source of the Dal's curse. Press it to the black mark. Then the whispers stop. I raise my hand to the staircase, rising in the darkness before me. Right, she's got the mark on her arm, right? A dark figure stands on the landing. I found you. Yeah, that's definitely my right arm. The mark, oh my god, so many. My head goes blank. I think she had it on her right shoulder when we saw the doll naked. Mary's coming closer. My body won't listen to me. Sanzaki-sama! Mary closes her hands around my neck. She's trying to kill me. I squeeze a Nenjibutsu, and the fog that's impeding my thoughts lifts. It's still a struggle to think. I should be able to move my arm now. Put the Nenjibutsu on the source of the curse. I only have one chance. Where should I stick the Nenjibutsu? The right arm. Or her. Yeah, right arm. I managed to drag my impossibly heavy arm and stick the Nenjibutsu on Mary's right arm. Yep, I thought I saw it in the thing. She's hiding it. But I'm sure that's where the black mark was. Oh. Marks bloom on Mary one after another. They're all in all of the color of blood. It's like they're curses of those she killed. Is my mark on? I thought it was a lot older than Saya, to be fair, so. Mary shatters into dust. Did I really do it? I hesitantly looked down at my right arm. It's gone! The mark is gone! I did it? I finally did it. I have to say it out loud to convince myself. Victory at the expense of Saya's life. I can't claim it's completely over, but there's no harm being relieved for now. The fog clouding my head clears away. My memories slowly return to me. I look around the dimly lit hall again. I know this mansion well because I'm... Clock on the second floor begins chiming wildly like it did 10 days ago. When I make my way to it, it stops, almost as if it has a will of its own. That's right, this grandfather clock. I think a skilled ancestor of the Kujo family crafted it. That one chisel may have been used to make it.
That's right, inside this clock. I open the door and stick my hand inside. My fingers brush something hard. Oh my! The clock is hard, guys. Taking it out, I realize it's a voice recorder. I press the play button. This on? This is Masamune Kujo. It's a man's voice. A voice I know all too well. It's my voice. I decided to leave this record behind in case something should happen. That doll may dispose of any files or documents. I'm banking on her overlooking a piece of technology. As I listen, I start to remember recording this. I done it right before I received the mark from Mary. Now, where should I begin? It started 5 years ago. 2 years after I became the Kujo family head. My sister Saya and I found the doll in a wood box while sorting the warehouse. The moment I broke the seal and saw her, I could sense something sinister, but it took a while longer to fully understand what she truly is. If only there had been records. But great-grandfather, who sealed her, didn't leave any before his early death. Because of that, his descendants weren't told about the doll. I managed to learn the doll had been loaned to an army lab during the war. A strange old man who lived in an underground shelter told me. Then I went overseas to try to get more information on the doll. But I got into an accident while away and was soon missing. So Saya became the new family head. I wasn't able to contact her until after she had inherited the title. It wasn't something worth contesting. So I explained everything and had her keep up the facade that I was missing. Public records still stated Kujo Masamune was very much alive, of course. I couldn't have used my passport or license otherwise. I'm off topic. Sorry. I only just returned to the country last week. Other psychics abroad all agreed it would be bad to leave the doll be. An Nenjibutsu inside the doll still suppressed its curse power, but I realized that it was almost at its limit. If I left it alone, it would crumble. Then it'd be impossible to suppress the curse power of the doll. This was the worst case scenario. But what was to be done? The answer I came up with was to remove the Nenjibutsu from the doll temporarily. Its impurity would be cleansed after a month stored in a pure area, and then I'll place it back in the doll. If I succeed, the doll's power will be sealed for a few more decades. But the problem is that 1 month. I have no idea what kind of curse will be released when the doll's unsealed. I'll do what I can to prevent disasters, but my power can't compare to that of the Nenjibutsu. I can't guarantee anything. There may be victims again, like the tragedy 50 years ago. But this is a necessary evil. It must be done in order to prevent even more people from falling victim. After this, I'll disassemble the doll and remove the Nenjibutsu. I pray everything goes according to plan and the worst of evils is avoided. I hope this record isn't needed. But if the one listening to this has a loved one who's fallen victim to the curse, then I'm very sorry. Well, yeah, my sister's dead. The recording ends here. Damn it. I clench my fist so hard my nails dig into my palms. Yes, the voice on the tape was mine, but I'm furious with it. I don't know that person at all. The mark has claimed so many victims over the past month. I even lost my little sister, Saya. Was she just another inevitable victim that the voice spoke of? I can't forgive him. Ever since I lost my memories, I've lived as Sanzaki Kojika. My blood boils at what Kujo Masamune did. Oh, it was still the same case. 2 months have passed. The occasional cool breeze signals that summer is almost over. I spent my time putting the case of the mark to rest as best as I can. I put Saya to rest by burying the rabbit and contacted the surviving mark bearers. Putting the Buddha statues in places of honor was also one of those tasks. They weren't connected to the mark after all, but I couldn't leave them there. Plus, there was no way Christie'd keep quiet about the statues. So with her guidance and Yasuoka, Daimon, and Banshee's help... Wait, what about Hiro? She was the one who said she'd help me. Carry the broken statues out of the shelter and return them to each shrine. By now, my memory has completely returned, but I still can't think of myself as Kujo Masamune. My memories of my past feel more like I am reading somebody else's biography. Legally, I am Masamune. I inherited Kujo Mansion. I'm not sure how to feel about it, but I think I'll consider it a way to pay Saya back for saving me. About Kujo Masamune. He became head of the Kujo 7 years ago. Scholarly inclined and introverted, he wasn't the type to be very social. He left all public appearances to Kujo Saya, so not many knew what he looked like. The only photos of him are from small local newspapers. Masamune accidentally uncovered Mary in the family's warehouse 5 years ago. That discovery changed his life. I traveled extensively abroad in order to learn more about Mary. In one country, I got into an accident and fell into a coma for half a year. And worse, that country proceeded to treat me as an unidentified traveler. I don't know if that was merely my terrible luck or if Mary's curse had something to do with it. When I was finally able to contact home, Saya had already become the new head. The rest was as the tape said. I had no idea that Mary's power was far greater than I had imagined. All of my efforts to suppress her power were completely useless. My memories unraveled faster than I thought. How did Mary come to be in the first place? One theory says a doll maker in the 19th century used magic to create her. Another says the spirit of a young girl who died prematurely took up residence in a doll. In the end, it's still a mystery. No one knows what happened to create a doll like that. We only know that each of Mary's owners died tragic deaths. Shortly after the turn of the 20th century, she came to be owned by the head of the Kujos. He either didn't know of the curse or simply didn't believe it. Disasters began befalling the family. Mary gained enough power to become sentient and produce spirits. Then the tragedy in the shelter happened. The seething grudges of the experiment's victims and the Buddha statues. They may have triggered her awakening. Whatever Mary's true identity is, the fact remains she still altered many people's fates, mine and the mark bearers included. Speaking of, an update on the surviving mark bearers. Watanabe Moe became a part-time writer for her favorite magazine, OOP Arts Monthly. She sometimes comes to Kujo Mansion to interview me about spirits and ghosts. Yoshida Skasa is studying every day for the middle school exams next year. He bragged in his letter to me about how well he did in the national mock test. Mashita Satoru bought me a drink, like he promised. Aw, we did go on that date. Seems he's thinking about becoming a private detective. I thought he was! He's actually asked me if I wanted to join him. Was he serious? I don't know for sure. I mean, it seems like a good gig, right? Nagashima's show is picking fights, riding his bike, and doing whatever he wants, as usual. Recently, out of the blue, I heard he's joined his neighborhood's baseball team. Hey, we got him back in baseball! Arimura Christie has started writing an essay exposing all of her past affairs. She's trying to get back into the industry. Morimiya Suzu was able to see her father. Aw, lately she started asking me for advice about how to get her parents to reconcile. I have no idea if I helped at all, but she says they sometimes have meals together now. Nakamatsu Eita has gone back to surfing the BBS every day as usual. But what he knew is he's been stopping by the city employment center. Guess he wants to get a steady job and be a role model for Suzu. Best of luck to him. A day doesn't go by that I don't see Kashiwagi Ai on TV as part of Love and Hero. She sent a ticket like she promised, but I need to drum up some courage to go to a concert for teens alone at my age. Yasuoka Towako is still working as a fortune teller in Ginza. Apparently she believes I have spiritual powers or something. She keeps sending customers with spirit problems to the mansions. I wish she'd stop. Hiro Madoka spends her days working as a researcher while also visiting the shelter. Her and Banshee squabble a lot, but I wish she'd stop complaining to me about it. Daimon Shuji seems to be doing better now, like the weight's been lifted off his chest. He's in the process of convincing officials to publicize the shelter and build a memorial for it. Ito Banshi has returned to his beloved underground shelter. He stops by the mansion sometimes, filling the place with his scent. Of course, he begs me for food. I don't think anybody died. You didn't see any deaths. Not at all. I finished my break and returned to the workbench in the corner of the room. Over the past 2 months, Mary has managed to repair herself. Her power hasn't completely come back yet, but she's still extremely frightening. The Nenji Butsu alone won't be enough to continue sealing her powers in the years to come. I must prepare extra spiritual measures. It's taken a long time to get those ready, but today I finally finished. Once everything is complete, I replace the Nenji Butsu inside Mary. Finally, it's over. Pick Mary up and put her in a wood box. 5 years. This all started when I opened the lid of this box. Mary stares up at me from the depths of the box. I have no idea if she's aware of what's happening right now. But there's no doubt she'll regain her powers when the Nenji Butsu wears out decades from now. Determined to find a way to destroy this cursed doll before that happens. Till that day. You need to stay asleep, Mary. End. That was a fun game. I assume these are the credits? Guys, we did it. We beat the game. All right, let's see. Somebody to raid. I don't know if I have the DLC, but if I do, I'm not going to do it tonight anyways. I want to eat. Bum 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 bum. What'd I do? Gallery has been added. You can view illustrations. I skipped the ending, guys. My mansion. And now, a lot of time has passed. Aw. Maybe it has a DLC. Muted chirping of insects gently drifts along a breeze that enters the mansion. It's cool enough to sleep through the night again.
It's nearly autumn, after all. I stare out the window at the unchanging scenery without really seeing it. Clouds in the distance rumble with thunder. It's about cue, a chill wind brushes up against the window pane. Rain again, huh? Comment because otherwise it feels like I'm in a dream. It's as if a stranger is speaking. Stare at the leaden sky. Even though I'm resting in a chair, I feel like I'm somewhere far away. When I shift, I see out of the corner of my eye the stack of books piled on the desk. Some were pretty difficult to get my hands on. But I don't feel like reading them anymore. I could read all of them, and none will give me any type of clue. That's all I've learned after all this time wasted. The longer I try, the further away it gets. That thing sleeping in the wooden box. Head downstairs to make myself some coffee. There's a knock at the door. What the hell? No. Hello sound doesn't bring back good memories. Used to signal the arrival of new bark bearers to the mansion, but that's in the past now. Swing the door open. Standing in front of me is the sequel. Oh, it's Moe.
Konnichiwa. Hiya.
Watanabe Moe.
Is now a good time, mister? Oh, if it isn't, just tell me and I'll leave you alone.
Yeah, it's fine. Moe flashes a carefree smile and steps inside with a pep in her step. Just her presence makes this place feel less gloomy. At the start, I realized that Moe isn't my only visitor.
It's been a while. I'm sorry for coming without contacting you.
Tsukasa, this is rare. Why are you here?
It'd been a while since we'd met up, so we talked about what happened. And obviously the topic came to you. So I told him that I visit you a lot and that he should come with me. No big deal, right?
Of course I don't mind. I was just getting bored.
Yeah, I figured as much. You seem the type with time on your hands.
I haven't seen them both together since the mark. Moe's come by sometimes for interviews and the like for an occult magazine. But this is the first time I've seen Tsukasa Yoshida since then. Wasn't really concerned over him, but I'll admit I'm relieved to see he's all right. He sent me a letter, though.
I'm glad to see you're well. Have you gotten the chance to relax?
I have. But aren't you busy with entrance exam? Do you have time to waste doing this?
Breaks are important. As an adult, you should understand that.
Yeah, you're right. I glance over to see Moe staring at me. What is it?
It's just, I'm working hard at my job too. You don't have anything to say?
Trust me, I know you are. You've barreled your way in here several times already.
That doesn't sound very encouraging. No way am I a match for Tsukasa. He works crazy hard. He was first in the recent mock test. That's only natural. Doral, I have a goal.
You do? I've never heard him mention it. Or maybe I should say I've never expected him to say he has a goal. You have something you're trying to accomplish? I'm not marrying you, kid.
My parents are lawyers, so I was thinking of entering the judicial profession, but...
Was thinking, huh? Has he changed his mind then?
Wow, that's a cool dream. Jurassic, so you like dinosaurs, too?
Tsukasa's glare is full of contempt.
Not Jurassic, juridical. Is in working and dealing with the law. Are you really in high school, Moe? Ugh.
I've never been at a loss for words before.
To be honest, no, I'm not sure. If possible, I'd like to ask you for your opinion, mister. Is that all right?
I don't mind, but I'm kind of surprised. Who thinks Tsukasa would ask me for advice?
That incident, I was wrapped up in started it. Now I don't know why. Now I know there are so many incomprehensible things in the world. I'm considering going into science in order to elucidate them. But my parents, I feel that it would be difficult to tell them.
Ah, see, that's what's going on. It's a serious predicament. You don't seem like someone who has much in the way of work experience.
But what do you think I should do?
It's difficult to say. If he's given the idea serious thought, then it'd be better for him to tell his parents. Parents only want their kids to be happy. They'll support him if that's what he wants. So that's what I'll tell him.
I see. I hope my parents think the same way as you. Thank you very much. Feel a bit better now.
I have no idea if my advice was really helpful or not, but Tsukasa bows politely to me.
Great, you good now? Your future's bright, unlike this old guy here, so don't worry so much. That's not true. I'm sure he also has a bright...
They both look at me.
No, can't picture it. But that's what makes him approachable, so he's good to vent to at least. But there's definitely are some things that only he can do.
Honestly, I can't think of any myself. Can make a good pot of coffee, but that's not really what they're talking about.
I mean, there's that doll.
Tsukasa falls silent. Seems my expression gave me away.
Have you not made much progress?
Nothing I can share at the moment. I've researched everything I can. Mary's true identity is as elusive as smoke. I still haven't managed to find clues. So I'm taking a bit of a break right now. I'm glossing over it. But to be honest, any sort of tension has vanished. My rest hasn't relaxed me. It's more like I'm a balloon that's lost its air. Oh, thank you. If I was risking my life and facing death every day, it might be different. But right now, my determination to move forward that I had back then is gone.
That's so. I'm sorry. I had no idea. Then it might be best for you to rest and relax a bit. How about a trip to improve your mood? You might get a good idea.
I'm about to reply to that when... Oh my god, who else is here? Another knock at the door. Is everyone going to show up?
Who could that be? Yes, who is it?
Mari calls out playfully, like she lives here, and skips over to answer the door. I'm coming in. Ha, I know who that is.
Mashita!
The ex-detective, Mashita Satoru. Nanda kozo. It's all voice now. Oh my god, this is so cool. His was. Can you guys... I don't know if you guys could hear it, though. So quiet.
Huh? Mashita-san, why are you here? Did you come to see us?
Moe is clearly excited, but Tsukasa is collected as he bows politely.
I'm in your debt for your help back then. Still, I'm surprised. I didn't think we'd be able to meet here.
Mashita gives an annoyed shake of his head. I'm the one asking why you're here. Damn, we're going in circles now.
Don't lie. I know you're happy to see us. You're always hiding your feelings. Oh, but what a huge coincidence. We've got everyone from the Hanahiko case back together again. This is totally destiny.
I feel conflicted seeing her innocent smile. If everyone's happy after such a horrific event, then maybe it'll fade quickly to a memory. Everyone, huh? In that case, one being is missing. As he mutters, he glances at the spot in the room. It would be best to change the subject. So why are you here? I have something to ask you first. He answers me with a question, like usual. Sanzaki, you told that fortune teller about my office, didn't you? Does he mean Yasuoka Towako? Yeah, it might have come up while I was talking to her about Mary. Why'd you have to go and do that? Now I'm drowning under investigation request. Wait, does that mean...
Are you a private eye, Mashita-san?
Moe butts in, her eyes shining. She's not timid, I'll grant you that.
Wow, I guess you'd be pretty good at that. Oh, if you get an interesting job, bring me along with you.
Even Masha can only blink at her innocence. And this is exactly why it's annoying. Still, when I think about it, Masha's complaints don't make much sense. He could be disadvantaged by my sharing... How could he be disadvantaged by my sharing his info with Yasuoka, who's incredibly famous? He himself said he was drowning under request. I only told her about your office. What's wrong with that? Getting job requests is good, isn't it? What detective hates too many requests? Plus, he only just started. Even if he's insanely talented, there's no way he's already overwhelmed. It depends on what the request is about. The one I just got is the worst. Did he just hesitate? Mashita? It's your fault that this happened. So, Sanzaki? Yes? I'm going to have you help me. Help you? Wait a minute. What are we talking about here?
Can't you guess based on the context? I believe he's telling you he wants your help with a detective job. Wow, I can't really picture him working as a private eye, though. Now, if he were to investigate a supernatural phenomenon, that would be Huh? Wait, don't tell me. This worst request ever that you got.
We all hold our breath as we stare at Mashta. Exactly. A spirit might be involved. It's a good opportunity. This is what I heard from that old fortune teller. Okay. We're gonna not go any further than this. What did I do? Or does it end there?
Little Red Riding Hood. Akamantle! Akamantle!
Okay, anyways, can I like save now? Pause. Okay, that will do. All right, anyways, we're not going to do that yet. I guess we have the DLC. Awesome. Cool. So I'm going to go to the fade out. Thank you guys for coming. I'm going to go eat dinner. And then we will go raid Briar Binksy.
Ikuwayo!